You may be wasting money on antivirus software and not even realize it. Back in the day, a computer virus was a real threat. Antivirus software used to do a pretty good job keeping you protected, but even then it wasn't 100% reliable. Today, it could be a waste of money. I'm not saying it's completely useless, but paying for antivirus software isn't absolutely necessary since today's operating systems include software like Windows Defender. Regardless of how you feel about the big tech companies, this software is pretty effective at catching traditional viruses or malware. For most home users, the included software, along with smart online habits, are often more than enough. According to some experts, viruses, as we've always known them, have been on the decline. Today, there are different types of threats that you should be aware of, though, and no antivirus software on the market will protect you from these threats. Only your smarts will help you here. You're probably asking, so what are these threats? The bad guys are still out there taking advantage of security vulnerabilities. Today, I'll go over the biggest one, tech support scams. Stick around and I'll tell you what you need to know to save a few bucks. Welcome to A Better Tech. Thanks for sharing your time with me. Make sure you like and subscribe or I'll have to steal your RAM. I'm sure you've heard of people getting scammed out of their money and having no recourse. The way these criminals do this is with social engineering. Essentially, they're exploiting human psychology. They create fear, urgency, and panic to trick you into giving them access to your computer and then sending them your hard-earned money. The first scenario is the pop-up panic. You're browsing online and suddenly your screen is plastered with a terrifying message. Warning, your computer is infected. Call this number immediately. It might even lock your browser, making it feel like your computer is truly broken. They want you to panic and call that number. The second scenario is when your phone rings and it's someone claiming to be from Microsoft, Apple, or your internet provider. They'll tell you they've detected a major problem with your device or network. Remember, legitimate tech companies will not call you out of the blue like this to tell you about a problem. The third scenario is when you're actually looking for support online and you click on a fake website or a sponsored ad that looks legitimate. These sites are designed to capture your information or prompt you to call their fraudulent support line. Before I continue, I want to let you know about the guides that I've created to help you get the most out of your technology. There's links in the description, so go check them out after the video. Once these fake tech support people get you on the phone, the real performance begins. They'll try to convince you to grant them remote access to your computer. They'll say they need to diagnose the problem. This is the biggest red flag. Never ever give remote access to someone who contacts you unexpectedly. Once they're in, they'll open legitimate system tools like your event viewer or command prompt and misinterpret normal messages as evidence of severe infections. They'll show you lines of text that mean nothing to the average user and tell you your computer is riddled with viruses. They'll pressure you to pay for expensive, unnecessary fixes or antivirus software that does nothing. They often demand payment in gift cards, wire transfers, or cryptocurrency because these are nearly impossible to trace or get back. And sometimes they'll even install actual malware on your system. They'll steal your personal information or lock you out of your computer completely. So how do you protect yourself from these incredibly deceptive scams? It boils down to a few key principles. 1. Never trust unsolicited contact. Legitimate tech companies do not call, email, or send pop-ups telling you that your computer has a virus and demanding you call them. If you didn't initiate the contact, assume it's a scam. If you get one of these pop-ups, don't interact with it. Don't click anything. The best thing to do is immediately close your browser. You might need to use Task Manager on Windows or Force Quit on Mac if it's locked up. Afterwards, you should restart your computer. Most of these pop-ups are just browser-based tricks and will disappear with a restart. If you think there's a real problem, don't call the number on the pop-up or from the unsolicited call. Instead, try to find the official support number for your software or device manufacturer. Make sure you go to official websites for proper support. Never give remote access to strangers. This is like inviting a burglar into your home. Never pay with gift cards, wire transfers, or cryptocurrency. These are almost always red flags for scam. Legitimate companies take standard forms of payment. Always be skeptical. If it sounds too urgent, too good to be true, or too scary, it probably is. Take a breath, think critically, and ask for a second opinion from a trusted tech-savvy friend or family member. The world of cyber threats is always changing, and while old-school viruses are less of a concern, new, more insidious attacks like tech support scams are on the rise. Your best defense isn't just an antivirus subscription. It's awareness, skepticism, and knowing how these scammers operate. Let me know in the comments if you have any specific questions about these scams. I'll do my best to help out. Stay safe out there, stay informed, and if you found this video helpful, click on this one to get more tips for making your tech life easier. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.